Opportunities are all around us. They are the simple little things that may not look like much at first glance, but if acted upon at just the right moment, have the potential of having quite an impact on the people and the community as a whole, and for the greater good. And here in the City of Newport News, an opportunity in the form of federal stimulus money has helped the Newport News Fire Department take a giant leap forward into the 21st century with the construction of a brand new fire station known as Fire Station Number 3 at the corner of Jefferson Avenue and Hemlock Road in the Midtown section of the city. A project that began last year and is moving right along, under budget and ahead of schedule. And more importantly, a project that had plenty of input from current firefighters citywide on what would make this fire station state-of-the-art, environmentally friendly, and a great asset to the citizens of Newport News.
It is. This is a tremendous opportunity for the cities and the citizens. This station is going to replace the current fire station over on Municipal Lane that was built in 1937. And as anybody knows today, the construction and design and codes in 1937 are nowhere near what they are today. The station has outlived its usefulness. From a historical perspective, it's a great building, but it's not a fire station any longer. It doesn't meet our needs. We knew this 10, 12 years ago. We've been working with the city very closely to try to identify funding to replace the station, and we had motion in CIP going forward to do that. We were extremely fortunate in 2009 when the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act was signed by the President that there was money in there for non-federal fire station construction. We had a 30-day window to get a grant request in, and the proposal was accepted, and we won $2.6 million to go towards construction of this facility. The benefit for the city is twofold. Number one, the fire station gets built. Number two, the money that we would have spent on the fire station, the $2.6 million in grant funds, was then redirected over to other capital projects like the Rich Neck Road improvements. Also, at this particular time with the economy the way it is, the bids came in very favorable for the city. The construction cost is going to be less than what we anticipated. Again, the savings there is money that's redirected into other capital projects for the city. So it's really a win-win. We get a new fire station, the public gets a higher level of protection, and they also got to reinvest the money that they would have spent on this facility elsewhere in the city. You've got split bunk rooms here. This is the main bunk room. This bunk room is going to be used for the folks that are assigned to the EMS unit for the day. Typically they get a higher call volume, so we want to give them the opportunity to rest when they can without being disturbed. So we've got a separate bunk room now just for the folks that are assigned to the medic unit. So one of the things we thought about during design was understanding that this facility was going to have to last 40, 50 years. And what are we going to need going forward? So we've kind of designed every space to be multifunctional. We know what we're going to use it for initially, but if we have to repurpose a room later, we've got the flexibility to do that. I'm not putting bulkheads in the wall to separate beds. They're going to be freestanding, so if we need to move them, we can move them. The footprint of the existing fire station would fit inside of this apparatus bay area. The contract expires for construction the end of July. We fully expect the contractor, based on everything we know right now, will be finished early. Once he's finished, we've got several other things we need to do. The fact that he finishes the building doesn't mean we move right in. We've got to make sure all the systems are up and running. We've got to verify the phones work and the radios work and all the utilities work like they're supposed to. So we still have the finish period after the contractor says, here's your building. So it's not going to happen right away. We anticipate once we think we're ready, we'll move a small crew in to let them test everything while we keep the existing station operational. If we have a problem we need to address, we'll go back to the existing station to address the problem. Once we're comfortable that the station is ready for us, we're going to move in. We anticipate a grand opening during Fire Prevention Week in the fall. We're going to have an open house and allow the public to come see what's here, see where what we've done with their commitment to support us, and we think it's a great facility.